Hey everybody, welcome to the Trinity Collective. So today I am working on my really good friend Angie. Excuse me. This is about the fourth peacock I've had to do in the last couple months, which is great because I love doing them. And you can see here as the video started, I split her calf muscle up into two hemispheres there, just like her muscles would be, to kind of give me a center line and to just square me up. And that's what I like to do first. And I'm just using a pink marker because that's what I grabbed. So I'm just sketching in shapes and getting some flow for her leg. Dividing the wing into some sections here for where I want my feather lines to be at. And then a center line for the head and the beak. I find a lot of times that center line of the head runs right through the beak, and then the eye kind of lays right on top of that. Here I am just putting in some scales, pretty traditional kind of thing for a feather look on the top of the wing butt there, and then drawing in the primaries and the secondaries. And like I said, this is just really rough. You'll see me looking over to my right. It's because I've got one of the patterns I've used before where there's reference. Don't be afraid to use old tattoo patterns as reference. It'll give you ideas or spur things on. The backside there you can't see. I'm drawing in a flower and some leaves. This side I'm going to put it on a branch. So here I am getting the tail together and starting to work that. And the tail spots on traditional peacocks are just a blood drip or a teardrop shape. Fairly easy. I don't know if there's any right or wrong way to do these. I just try to get a flow with the tail itself. And now I'll come back with a darker marker and be a little more precise. And this will be the line that I use as my main reference here when I start actually doing the line work on her leg. Angie helps me out a lot around the shop. She does a lot of the technical work, computer stuff. She's the one that sets up the website and does everything like that. She handles all of that IT stuff that I don't know jack shit about. And thank God that she does, because if she didn't, I'd be up shit creek without a boat or a paddle. So, and she's always good about picking great subjects and is a great friend and client. She doesn't move. She doesn't bitch, complain, or anything like that. This top line of the neck I just did there and head, that's a real pain in the ass right there. You really have to kind of be careful about that because it'll want to flatten out on you if you're not really, really careful. There goes my secondaries. And now my primaries I do, and usually they're a little bit fat in the line. Yeah, you can see here how the marker kind of, and I'll just adjust those as I tattoo. The main thing to really concern yourself with when you're hand drawing a tattoo is just to make sure you get flow, fill up the section that you've got well. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel, reach down there and pound that for me. It helps me out. And subscribe and get the post notifications so you know when I post. I'll be posting more regularly here. So just to let yourself, get the notification so you know when to check the channel and to keep watching. There'll be plenty of things up on the channel as we get to it. So yeah, I'm just finishing off the tail here. Everything's just kind of sketchy. I mean, you have to be a tattoo artist, so you're going to do some of that kind of stuff, just get into it and tattoo. Stay tuned to the channel, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you right here next time on the Trinity Collective.